Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you may be from around the world. My name is Karthik Ramaswamy, and I am extremely pleased, blessed, and grateful to be announced the release of my first product. This is a couple weeks in the making, maybe the idea had been floating around in my head for a couple months. I'd actually sat down, got together, hashed out the ideas with a friend, and came up with this product, and I'm excited to present to you the Angelic Protection Card. I'll go over a little bit about exactly what this is, just to get a quick overview on how it looks. Check it out. This card is meant to be carried around with you. It could be in a purse, wallet, anything. Wherever you see fit. If you want to put it on your altar, your worshiping space, underneath your pillow, underneath your bed, mattress, that is cool. In a specific part of your closet or a room that you may find requires some energetic influence by the divine, it would be great there too. Or in your car, or in your office, or any place that you see fit. Now, exactly what is this? What do we have here? How is this angelic and how is this divine? So, this pattern that we see here, which is traditionally called the Star of David, is actually the seal of Solomon, King Solomon himself. He is known to have commanded the great spirits. This seal represents Solomon himself. It basically gives this entire card divinity and divine authority. That's the primary purpose of having the Seal of Solomon. Now, if you look closely, you look at it in the light, you can see certain places where there's the seal. It's kind of hidden. It's like a watermark almost. These are actually places where a specific type of ultraviolet coating material has been applied. It's a thin layer of ultraviolet reflective coating, and it basically shimmers in the light. Now what it does is it's actually sub-perceptual, or semi-sub-perceptual. Sub-perceptual means that you can't really perceive it, and I say semi because you actually can if you hold it in the light, but having it as semi-sub-perceptual, it actually allows the subconscious to pick it up and the conscious to pick it up, thereby giving it more divine authority. The backside is quite interesting as well. What we have here is a fractal pattern. The fractal pattern represents infinity. Represents infinity all the way up and all the way down. Fractals are beautiful at representing that. They geometrically represent expansion, constant expansion, and it's all patterns and repetition and expansion all the way out until infinity. Now fractals, they also work the other way as well. They go all the way in until infinity, and they contract and contract and contract, and it basically shows that there's patterns of, it represents the patterns of divinity. This particular one is meant to represent the patterns of divinity all the way out into the spiritual realm that we can't fathom, all the way down to the physical plane where we exist, and even further down to the atomic level, and then even further into the quantum level. And what you see here in the middle is a Tetragrammaton. That's the Hebrew symbol for the original or true form of God. God himself. Tetragrammaton, which is supposed to be the highest being, true spirit, the creative intelligence, whatever you may want to call it, or whatever you may refer to this entity as. Most people refer to it as God. It could be the same thing that you know, it could not be the same thing that you know, or whatever the case may be. The fundamental point of this is that this is the representation of spirit, of the divine, the almighty. And what we have here are various sigils, symbols, that actually help you access the archangels themselves. This one is Michael, we have Raphael, we have Gabriel, and we have Uriel. These four archangels assist in protection. When called upon, they are the four archangels that allow for maximum protection, divine protection. And by having it in gold, you know, angels, they love gold. They absolutely adore gold. So the sigils, the symbols to access these angels are actually stamped in a gold foil, as you can tell. The Tetragrammaton, that Hebrew symbol, is also overlaid in clear coat, UV coat, on this side as well. It's hard to tell because there's a design right underneath it. Trying to catch a good angle. You can kind of see it when I pass the light over it, but you just gotta believe that it's there. It's the same thing, except instead of being stamped on foil, it is UV coated. And there you have it. This is the Angelic protection card. You can use it wherever you see fit. You can have it with you. You can leave it somewhere that you want protected. And know that once charged by your divine spiritual gift of energy, this will protect you because it is directly influenced by the spirits themselves, the great spirits, the great archangels, as well as the great divine Tetragrammaton. Alright guys, thank you for letting me show you what I have to offer. If you'd like one, feel free to leave a comment in the video below. They're $7 and it includes postage. It includes everything that you may need. I'll even write a little note on how to use it. So, till then, see ya.